The Sampoong department store, 5 stories tall, a symbol of South Korea's economic miracle. Opened in 1989, it was a bustling hub. Shoppers flocked to its departments, restaurants offered delicious meals, a skating rink provided entertainment. Life was good. A sense of progress permeated the air. No one suspected the tragedy that awaited. The building was a point of pride, a testament to South Korea's rapid development. But beneath the surface, a darker story was brewing, one of negligence, one of disregard for human life. It was a disaster waiting to happen. And happen it did, with devastating consequences. As the department store thrived, cracks began to appear. Literally, cracks in the ceiling of the 5th floor. These were not mere cosmetic blemishes, they were warning signs, signs of a building under immense stress, signs that were ignored. The cracks were reported to the management, but profit trumped safety. Repairs were deemed too costly, too disruptive to business. So, the cracks were plastered over, hidden from view, but the danger remained, lurking beneath the surface, growing with each passing day. June 29, 1995, a day that began like any other. Shoppers browsed, cash registers rang, the air buzzed with activity, but at 5:52 p.m., the world came crashing down. The 5th floor caved in, a thunderous roar, then a cascade of floors collapsing one after the other, like a house of cards, trapping hundreds beneath the rubble. The pride of Seoul had fallen. Darkness, dust, the weight of concrete and steel, the air thick with the smell of fear and death. For those trapped beneath the rubble, a desperate struggle for survival began. I heard a loud bang, and then everything went black, recalls Choi Myung-suk, a survivor. I was trapped under a concrete slab. I could hear people crying for help, but their voices grew fainter with each passing hour. Section 5. A race against time. News of the collapse spread like wildfire. Emergency services rushed to the scene. A desperate race against time began. Rescue workers clawed through the debris, searching for signs of life. Hope flickered amidst the despair. Survivors were pulled from the rubble, their stories a testament to human resilience. But with each passing hour, the chances of finding more survivors dwindled. Section 6. Uncovering the truth, a litany of failures. As the dust settled, a horrifying truth emerged. The Sampoong department store collapse was not an act of God, it was a man-made disaster, a result of greed, negligence, and corruption. The building's original design had been altered. To accommodate a skating rink, support columns were removed, air conditioning units were placed on the roof, adding extra weight, safety regulations were ignored, inspections were cursory, bribes exchanged. Section 7. Justice and accountability. The collapse sparked outrage, protests erupted, demands for justice echoed throughout South Korea. The chairman of the Sampoong Group and his son, the president, were arrested, charged with criminal negligence. The trial exposed a culture of corruption, where profits were prioritized over people. Ultimately, the chairman was sentenced to 10 years in prison, his son received 7. Section 8. Scars on the skyline. Remembering Sampoong. The Sampoong department store collapse left an indelible scar on Seoul's skyline, and on the hearts of its people. The disaster claimed 502 lives, injured over 900. A memorial now stands near the site, a somber reminder of the tragedy, a place for families to grieve, and for a nation to remember. Section 9. A nation transformed, legacy of loss. The Sampoong department store collapse was a watershed moment for South Korea. It exposed the dark side of the country's rapid economic development, and forced a national reckoning. In the aftermath, South Korea implemented stricter building codes, increased safety inspections, and cracked down on corruption. The disaster served as a tragic reminder that progress must never come at the cost of human life.